We begin with the core premise. Abundance is not an accident, but an engineering result waiting to be unlocked. Our blueprint targets the next decade, moving from scarcity to the quiet hum of 2035, a state where grand challenges are systematically solved through industrialized discovery. To understand the future, we look at the past. Every major epoch in human history, scientific, industrial, and digital, broke a specific bottleneck. We are now in the intelligence revolution, where we are breaking the bottleneck of attention and turning cognition into a scalable utility. The texture of this acceleration follows a clear timeline. By 2026, we enter the lock-in, where intelligence becomes utility. By 2030, the physical world liquefies as matter becomes programmable. And by 2035, we reach a solved world, where abundance is invisible, reliable, and boring. This shift requires moving from the artisan model of rare genius and high failure rates to the industrial model. We cross the threshold of solvency when a domain shifts from human insight to available compute power, collapsing the cost of thought to the price of electricity. To achieve this, we must build the industrial intelligence stack. Success requires making a domain legible, Layer 4, creating rigorous targeting systems and benchmarks that allow AI agents to train against a harness, ultimately verified by a red team immune system. Progress is not random. It follows a roadmap from L0 to L5. We move domains from the muddle of ambiguity through repeatable checklists and automation, finally reaching L5 where the problem is solved, compute-bound and fully commoditized, just as AlphaFold did for protein folding. This engine runs on the abundance flywheel. We commit resources to specific targets, focus R&D intensely, and once a domain collapses into a solution, the resulting surplus is reinvested into the next, harder target. The key is to automate evaluation before automating the work. Supporting this ecosystem requires new rails, the primitives of a new economy. We need targeting authorities to define success, compute escrow to lock in funding, and outcome procurement that shifts the market from paying for effort to paying for cleared results. The sequence of solvency rolls out in 3 distinct zones. We start with pure information, math, code, in 2026, move to the physical world, chemistry, biology, by 2028, and finally conquer planetary systems, energy, climate, by 2032. Applying this to human needs, our moonshots target the basics, guaranteeing organ delivery via biofactories, achieving longevity escape velocity to extend health span, decoupling food production from weather, and democratizing education through AI. We then push to the frontier of mind, bridging biological and digital intelligence. Targets include high-bandwidth brain-computer interfaces, BCI, decoding interspecies communication, and eventually the capture and reinstantiation of the human connectome. Simultaneously, we tackle the planetary substrate. We aim to solve disaster avoidance through total situational awareness, achieve energy abundance via fusion and space solar, and steward the ecosystem by minimizing predation through a digital arc. Expanding to the extremes of scale, we target the micro with defect-free nanotechnology and quantum computing, and the macro with off-world settlements, underpinned by the pursuit of a grand unified theory of physics. A new economy demands new rules of the road. We must shift our metrics from GDP to the Abundance Capability Index, ACI, evolve roles from managers to conductors of intelligence, and replace wages with universal basic capability and compute wallets. The path forward is engineering, not magic. Our immediate action plan involves publishing targets, escrowing compute, and standing up action networks. We will measure our era by the solutions we deliver safely and fairly, building the rails to aim the charge. This is the mission of Enbila.ai. As the studio for AI-powered consulting, we are dedicated to helping the world learn, build, and transform, guiding the transition from scarcity to the industrialized abundance of the future.